have a very convenient memory about your relationship with my brother, don't you,
Grant, I am not going to discuss this with you.
Victoria, after we made love that first night in Washington, I kept my distance. I gave Ryan every opportunity to forgive you and take you back.
Well, he's forgiven me now.
After you became my wife, he made love to you on our honeymoon, and now he's doing his best to destroy my marriage because he hates me.
Grant, that is really paranoid.
He has always been jealous of me. He's always wanted what I have. And now he's trying to destroy my marriage to get back at me. Well, I won't let him get away with it.
What are you going to do? You're going to carry me off somewhere I happen to know a swell vacant cave.
Victoria, your relationship with Ryan has always been painful. You go back to him, you'll always end up hurting each other.
That won't happen, Grant.
You know how rigid Ryan is. He'll never accept you for what you are.
Grant, drop it.
And what about us? You can't just walk away from what we have.
No, you're absolutely right. I should run.
That last night in Switzerland, you finally told me you loved me.
I didn't mean it.
I didn't force you to make love to me. You gave yourself to me freely and...
You made me desperate to escape.
I don't believe that. You still care for me. I touched feelings inside of you Ryan's never been able to touch.
Right. Fear and fury.
You're not afraid of me. You've never been afraid of anything. Victoria, don't you remember a night last fall in Washington in front of the Jefferson Memorial? I proposed to you. We are always equal to what we undertake with resolution. We shared a dream together then. We vowed after we married that we would dedicate our lives to fulfilling that dream.
That was your dream. It wasn't mine.
I need you, Victoria. The Senate, the White House, it all rings hollow without you.
Don't make this any harder than it already is.
All right. I don't expect you to go home with me now. I don't even expect you to forgive me, not yet.
I don't know if I can ever forgive you.
Please, don't rush into any decisions. Take your time. You stay here with Bridget and Stephen. Take the time alone to figure out who you are, to get your life back in order. Would you do that for me, please?
Stephen needs me.
I've only wanted what was best for you and Stephen. Let me prove that to you, please. Bring Stephen down here. I'll be right back.
Wait a minute. Grant! Grant, wait! What are you doing?
What happens if Jake follows us into the rainforest?
You're the expert at disappearing, so no one can track you.
Didn't work with you. If I have you with me, Jake's not far behind.
Don't worry about Jake. We'll ditch him, okay? I have a really good feeling about this.
You're in a good mood despite him being around.
Forget Jake. The most wonderful thing happened to me this morning. I met her. Just wait here. Rosa, would you like to come sit with us?
Oh, I'm sorry, Paulina. There's so many memories. I'm tired.
Tell you what, you go home and you have your siesta, okay? Muchas gracias. Hasta la vista, baby. Oh, thanks.
Who's that?
A very dear friend of my mother's. She says I look just like her.
That lady knows your mother.
Uh-huh. And Mac, too. She told me that they met right here in this very canteen.
What else did she say?
Remember that picture we found in the safe deposit box?
The one with your father, my father, and Andrew Hutchins?
Right. Well, I was right. The woman in the background was my mother. She was so beautiful. Rosa said she was the most beautiful woman in San Cristobal.
She has gorgeous hair. Just like you.
Thanks. Rosa also said that she was vivacious and funny. All the men in town tried to court her, but she wouldn't give herself to any of them. But Rosa also says that when Matt Coy walked through that door, he stole her heart from the very first moment.
Tell me something. Do you believe in that kind of connection between two people?
Usually takes me longer to trust my feelings, but then again, I never met a man like Mac.
So then what happened? Why did he leave her alone and bring her?
Rosa promised to tell me the rest of the story after her siesta. She says it's a very sad story, but I should always remember that my parents loved each other very deeply. And that no matter what, I was a product of it.
Well, I know important this is to you, so...
Thank God I found a trace of my mother. I have so many questions.
Well, you'll have plenty of time to talk to Rosa, because we are not leaving for a few more days.
I thought you said we're leaving tomorrow morning at dawn.
The guy that I hired said that there's been a flood downstream. We have to wait for the crest before we can leave.
Well, in a way, I'm kind of glad. I don't know, I'm starting to feel connected to this place. Is it crazy?
No, it's not crazy. I want to go and take another look at my father's research. I'll be upstairs if Jake House is here.
Don't worry. I know how to handle them, okay?
We leave in 1 hour. We'll camp by the river, so we can leave first thing in the morning.
A shame we have to leave the lovely señorita behind.
I heard you say that your mother and father fell in love here. Maybe this place has romantic potential.
I'm sure it does. But not for us.
Don't exploit my family, my daughter's problems for a wider audience share. All we have to do is come up with another idea for a fabulous live show.
It's too late for another idea.
Finish the promo. Tell me you didn't.
Donna
You
Hudson
didn't.
and the truth about her daughter's marriage to Senator Grant Harrison. I love it today on Jam Session.
I'm going to kill you with my bare hands.
You might have to wait in line. Would you prep her? We got 11 minutes.
I'm not doing it. I will not disgrace my family.
Donna, try to calm down, okay? I mean, maybe it's a good idea for someone to set the record straight for your family.
Oh, we came to see Jenna's show.
Oh, if there's a guest.
Come on, Matt, tell me the truth. Your legal department suggested that in order to avoid a major lawsuit, you purposely ruined the tape of me, right?
I still have your signed release.
But no show, thank God. So if you were the one to rescue me, I owe you one.
You owe me one is right, and if we don't have a show today, I might just sue you.
Don't worry, Matthew. Jenna convinced me to do the interview. But it won't be what any of you expect.
You enjoyed listening to me give Spencer the heave-ho?
No, I was referring to your rapprochement with Victoria. You finally listened to your heart?
I didn't come to hear you say, I told you so, Carl.
Just promise me that you won't make the same mistake I made with Justine. Do not let her go back to Grant.
I'll do that. So, I want to thank you for helping me find Vicky.
You did the hard part, dear boy.
You gave me the name of the physician, and that helped me track down the clinic in Switzerland.
Well, that's what a father do for his son.
Right. Well, appreciate it.
You know, a word to the wise. Spencer and Grant are now your enemies.
I can handle it.
Yes. But they can be very cunning. Stay on your guard. And you know, if ever I can be of any help to you.
No, thank you. You've helped more than enough. Thanks.
You know, if we keep on working this well together, hey, there might be hope for us yet.
I wouldn't count on it.
Well, yes, I can see that the possibility, but faint possibility of an alliance, and perhaps one day a friendship.
You have an extraordinary imagination.
Yes, I do. But it's a reality I shall work towards. And if I have to keep proving myself to you, well, so be it. If that's what it takes.
Ryan Harrison,
Yeah.
telephone, sir.
Thanks. Harrison.
Bridget. Don't trust Grant with Victoria.
I'll be right there.
He was waiting in the car. Come on over here. I'll let you have him over here. Here you go. There's shortstop. Oh, I'll bet you missed your best buddy while you were gone, didn't you? You know what Alistair told me? Alistair told me that he wouldn't even sleep in his doghouse, that he spent all of his time sleeping on your bed waiting for you to come home. He loves you a lot, Stephen. So do I.
Sweetheart, why don't you take shortstop and put him in the backyard, okay?
Okay. Here, hold him from right here.
There you go. Have fun, pal.
What?
See you later.
Well, that was sweet of you.
See the look on his face?
Mm-hmm. Seemed to be very happy.
We had some wonderful times, the three of us. We started to become a family. You remember our plans for a Harrison dynasty?
Grant, I don't really think I'm dynasty material.
Think of what it would mean to our kids, beginning with Stephen. They'd go to the best schools in Washington. Summers in the vineyard. Easter egg hunts on the White House lawn. Their home would be the corridors of power. There'd be no limit to what they could achieve.
I used to love that dream. You know what it sounds like to me now? It just sounds like a big cage.